Hello everyone, I'm going to do a two-part poem that I've written and I'm going to recite it here for you. It's My Heart is Heavy. My heart is heavy. No one is concerned. I give and I give with nothing in return. But hurt feelings in the short end of the stick. Feels like I'm in an abusive relationship, hit after hit. I smile and I hide it. If they ask me, I deny it. I'm too strong to be shown weak. I'll sit in silence and will not even speak, holding every heartache in, hoping my mind does not spin, in anger for the ones who hurt me, lusting with guys that don't deserve me. I settle for less because I feel I am nothing, having to constantly remind myself I am something. Trials and tribulations I know we all face, but my story is my story, and I just want to give you all a taste. My heart is heavy, and my heart is heavy. Did I say my heart is heavy? I don't think you can hear me. I have no one to listen without judging me. So I write it on paper to feel a tad bit free. This is the no judgment zone, but I'm sure I contradict myself. Life is not always easy, and that's something I'll just have to accept. Come with me on this journey of unspoken truths. And let's take it back to when I was a youth. The next is the second poem. It's called Why Did You Lie? Why did you lie? Has anyone been touching you down there? I looked around the room in a shocking stare. I didn't know what to say as I laid on my back. I was scared to tell them the truth of the fact. My mother and her sister were there, but how could I tell them of this person without getting scared? It was my aunt's 15-year-old son who touched my innocent 4-year-old pocketbook. I was still laying scared when my mom gave me that look. Again, she repeated and I blurted out his name. They called him in the room as I was laying there shamed. Nervous because I didn't know what was about to go down. As he approached in the room, my heart started to pound. Have you been touching her down there? Of course he denied it as he gave me a glare. Why did you lie? I started to cry. I didn't know why they didn't believe me. Thought as if my mother deceived me. She was supposed to be that shoulder I needed to lean on, but instead she made me feel like I was doing something wrong. So I kept my mouth shut as he continued to molest me. My grandfather walked in at times and never decided to help me. Put your clothes on and go in the house. As he walked in, seeing his cock in my mouth. Same script every time. Got to the point where I thought it was fine, so I began to not resist because I knew the routine. It played out the same scene after scene. My innocence was taken away. I was inside sucking cock when everyone went outside to play, and this is when I began to act out and be bad. But what they didn't understand is that I was really mad. I had no one to tell, no one to trust. When I told my grandma, she told me to hush that fuss. It was like a told secret everyone knew, but no one even had a clue. I tried to kill myself again and again. Yes, I was a 5-year-old who was about to commit sin, and at 6 and 7, I learned to put a bag over my head. Holding my breath, I wished I was dead, but I never could go through with it. I knew I was supposed to be here, so I quit doing it. My life was valuable to me. I didn't care anymore who couldn't see. So they talked negatively about me at the age of 6, saying that I would never amount to shit. Said it so much I started to believe it. But I knew deep down that I could do it. But it continued to happen, and I began to let it. There's nothing I can do but lay here and take it.